okay? Any questions about range of motion? Okay, for GONI, no, that is the GONI, for manual muscle testing, is that you're just pulling, so here's the CMC joint, you're just pulling right above the CMC joint to get her out of that motion, okay? So, if she is, 0 through 2 minus, or 2 plus, then I'm just holding here, because now if she moves, I'm supporting the joint. Good? Okay. Radial abduction is also known as CMC extension, okay? Which is the thumbs
said
up.
Abduction?
Radial abduction, not Palmer, radial abduction.
Okay.
Is also known as CMC extension, so it's literally the thumbs up motion. It is not the duck motion, it's the thumbs up, okay? All right, so you literally can line up the GONI the exact same way, but you're gonna go to the middle part, or you can go to the outside. So I think it's a lot easier. We're just gonna do that. Should I? Okay. Right, so line it up right on top of the CMC, and then just go out. And then I go here. Okay? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay? Another way that people do it is out here, and then go straight up, and then go out. It's the same, same lineup. One has it on top of the CMC joint, one has a fulcrum on the bottom of the CMC joint. Okay, you're gonna get the same either way, okay? All right, so if I'm trying to do manual muscle testing, thumbs up, and then I'm pushing, yeah, I'm not pushing here because I'm not testing these joints up here, I'm pushing here. Trying to get her, yes, I'm trying to get her to go into a 4.
Okay.
Okay, and same thing here, if I'm supporting here, can you do a thumbs up motion? Okay, because I could feel her CMC joint moving underneath my hand. Okay, makes sense? Okay. All right, Palmer abduction, that is the duck. I don't know why I call it a duck, it's a duck, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do is, now this one is a little confusing because you're not gonna start at 0 on this, but it will be 0. Does that make sense? Okay, let me show you. So fulcrum on the CMC joint, the stationary arm is lined up with the index finger, and the movable arm is lined up with the IP of the thumb. Okay, so you see here, because of her relaxed state, even if I push her in, this does not, it's not starting at 0. You see, it's starting like at 15, but that's her 0. So it wouldn't be 15 to whatever. It would just be 0. Yeah. Okay. And what I want you to do is take the motion out. 1, 2, 3. And just line it up again with the MP and the IP of the thumb, not the end of the fingernail.
So you said that her 15 is 0, and you would not put 15 down, you would put 0.
Correct, because
Okay.
she has 15 degrees, because she started at 15 and went to 30. So she has 15 degrees of Palmer abduction. Okay, makes sense? Okay, so then again, manual muscle testing, put her in the motion, and then I'm trying to push her out of the motion. Not up here, out right here, okay? And then support again, okay? Just this motion, not the thumbs up, okay? Any questions? Yeah, no, yes?
I mean, I still don't understand why you wouldn't start it at 15. So,
Because because that's her 0 because of the way her anatomical position is. On here, it's gonna say 15, okay? you would start them here and then you would add them back, okay? So it would be the same, so her adduction would be exactly the same, cause she would start from 30 and then go to 15,
Okay,
but that's only 15 degrees of adduction.
okay, so you could write it either way.
You could write it either way, but the main point is that she has 15 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
And your main-
Because the reason that would be important, writing exactly where she starts, if she had any type of surgical site or anything that you could not start her at her true zero. So like this is zero right here. But if she's like this and she's adding in, okay? And the manual muscle testing, she's trying to stay here, I'm trying to pull her out, okay? All right, that makes sense for everybody? Okay. Okay. So MP flexion here, you can line it up a couple different ways. If you have the big goney or the one that's kind of cut off, or this one right here, line it up on top, MP flexion, and then can you just kind of take this down to a 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, and then you would just go down, okay?
What do
Or-
you line up the movable arm with?
So
When she
anytime,
bends.
so for MP flexion, you line up the movable arm with the IP joint and then to the end of the finger, not the fingernail, okay? So here, and then you go here.
Okay.
Okay? In some of the books, you will see it lined up like this, and then you go down to here. Okay, either one is fine. I find it easier because the visual perceptual in my head, if I could just line it up on the side and then just go down. Like, don't put it on top, it doesn't make sense to me, okay? Alright, then, if she's here, manual muscle testing, you're gonna pull, so with flexion, you're gonna pull here, okay? Okay, cause she's wanting to stay in flexion, I'm trying to pull her into extension. And then again, here for the support, okay? Alright, okay. Again, MP extension, it's a very small, it's like that motion, okay? If you want, and I would recommend, cause of the way you start, put her in flexion first. So it could be on the side or on top, either one, and then take her into extension. Okay? Alright, it's probably gonna be a negative number, cause a lot of people, especially this time of the semester, have a little hypermobility in their thumbs because of all the typing, okay? Alright, does that make sense? Okay, again, extension, you're gonna have her extended and then you're trying to press her and push her into flexion, right? Okay, and then again, support, alright? So if you kind of start just really thinking about it, the lineups make sense, it's always lined up the fulcrum with the joint, okay? Thumb, IP, flexion, and extension, okay? You were just popping.
Yeah.
Okay, again, you can go on top or you can go to the side, either one, you're gonna get the same, motion. You will get the same motion, you should get the same,
Result.
results, okay? So here, so what I'm going to do is just go down like this, okay? So stationary arm is down the MP, CMC, straight down the radial line, and then the movable arm is to the tip of the IP, okay? And then same thing with extension, you go from here, and then you go out, okay? Start her in flexion, and then go to extension, okay? And then you go out, okay? So, IP flexion,